Late spring in the Ouachitas is something else. The hardwoods are full leaf, the creeks are running clear, and everything feels alive. The ridgetops catch a breeze, but down in the hollows it's still and heavy with the smell of wildflowers and damp soil. These mountains, older than the Rockies, run east to west, one of the only ranges in North America to do that. It's shaped the ecosystem in quite strange ways. You get a mix of eastern hardwoods, shortleaf pine, and just enough elevation to keep things interesting. My cabin sits in a fold of that terrain. No power lines, no pavement, just a patch of ground I try to take care of. Growing up some food, collecting rainwater, and keeping the place a little friendly towards the wildlife. Out here in the green heart of summer, the pace slows down and you start seeing things clearly. And you remember that you're not in charge. And you're just lucky enough to be here. Where are we going, Marsh? What's that? Is there a deer? Is there a squirrel? Where's the squirrels? But even in a place this quiet, there's still room for a little adventure. When the days get long and the heat starts rising off the forest floor, there's one spot we always end up. So today, it's me and Marsh, loaded up in the Polaris and headed down the trail that doesn't show up on the map. Just a memory passed along by boot tracks and instincts. There's a swimming hole tucked back in there. Cold water, deep shade, and not a soul around but us. Wanna go swim? Let's go. We made it. Tucked way back deep in the woods. This little creek, it don't look like much at first glance. Just a trickle of clear water over stone. But a few steps in, it drops off into the deep. hidden pockets carved by time and spring floods. Years of water flowing over these rocks. The water's so clear, it almost disappears. In the deepest holes, it turns a glassy blue, the kind you only see where the rock is clean and the flow never stops. The moss and the ferns cling to the banks like it's some forgotten garden. It's cool here, shaded and still, except for the sound of water slipping over the stone. And when you finally jump in, it shocks the breath out of you. Cold enough to remind you you're alive. Cold enough to clear your head. Marsh doesn't even hesitate. She's usually in the water before I can even set my phone down and kick my chacos off. She knows this place maybe better than I do. Watching her splash through the shallows, ears up, tail wagging. I'm reminded why we come here. It's not just about cooling off. It's about feeling wild again, even if it's just for a little while. Out here, there's no signal, no schedule, just cold water, green shadows, and a good dog who never forgets the way home. Each pool is its own little world. Some are barely deep enough to even sit in. Others are so deep, you could just disappear in them. They spill into each other through little waterfalls, clear and cold, whispering over the stone, polished smooth by centuries of water. You don't just pass through a place like this, you soak in it. I ease into one pool, then the next, like each one has something different to offer. A colder current, a softer bed of moss, a new angle of light through the trees. It feels like the kind of water that pulls something out of you. The noise, the heat, the weight you didn't even know you were carrying. We soak in the last couple of pools, taking our time. The afternoon settled in heavy and warm. The sunlight is filtering through the canopy and the forest hums with the slow rhythm of summer.
Come here, baby.
Marsh just won't hardly settle in. She finally gets a little tired of me not throwing sticks and rocks and settles in. I stay in the water a while longer, listening to it slip downstream, clear and steady, grateful for places like this. Out here, you don't need much. A cold creek, a quiet stretch of time, and a good dog who always knows when it's time to head home. We ride back, slow, no rush. The trail's the same, but somehow it feels different after a good swim and some time in the trees. Marsh leans into the turns, ears flapping in the wind. Just happy to be by my side. And I just let the bike roll, letting the day settle in. There's something about heading home tired, wet, and quiet. Just feels right. If you enjoyed riding along today, I'd be grateful if you'd like the video or subscribe. I'll keep sharing pieces of this off-grid life that I'm living, the quiet places I go, and the good work that I do with my hands, and the kind of days that stick with you forever. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.